I'm so disappointed in myself. I'm mad I wasn't tapped into McGee at the start. And I mean, you're not going to be tapped into everything from the beginning, but come on. I love Dijon, and I love looking at producer credits, and I did not even think to check out McGee. Was following him on Spotify and just never checked out the music. To be fair, there's a lot of music that drops, every week across all genres, so it's hard to get to everything, but man, 2 Star and the Dream Police is still one of my favorite albums this year. Still in rotation. It's so short and to the point, and there's a lot of space. There's a lot of things that I love about it. It just feels good. It feels, it's like one of those albums like you just want to like wind down to. You know what I mean? And it's been great. It's been great. Now, today we're gonna react to his previous album, A Museum of Contradiction. Now, this came out in 2020. It came out May 2020. So really right when the pandemic started. So I'm really excited to hear how he sounded at this time. What's a 4-year difference? I'm not expecting anything like 2 Star and the Dream Police. I honestly don't even know what to expect. But I am expecting heat because of who he is. He's very musical. He's a multi-instrumentalist. So he knows how to put projects together, and it's nothing but love for McGee. But anyway, let's get into this previous album. I do want to hear how it sounds. I'm excited. Let's go. We got track number 1, intro, and I'm gonna let this go into track number 2, which is CZ. Don't know what that stands for, but I'll look it up later. I was like, what is he holding? He's holding what it looks like is a CD. So looks like The Big Day. Oh, I love those drums. Clean.
Does this make sense? No. Yeah, we won't be like this forever. And 22 is not forever. It won't be up to December.
I love this beat. So yeah, it doesn't. So far, it doesn't sound anything like 2 Star and the Dream Police, which obviously we just 2 tracks in, but you could tell that this is gonna have a different sound, which I really am happy about. I didn't want it to sound like anything like 2 Star, but you could hear how this was necessary to get to 2 Star. It reminds me of something that like maybe Steve Lacy would do. It has that vibe. It has that that Cali feel a little bit. Love the production. McGee sounds great. But you could also hear how his sound has evolved so much since this. But I like it. I like that track. All right, let's get into track number 3, Overtime Part 1. And then we're going to have this run into Overtime Part 2 since that track is only 45 seconds.
Overtime. Oh, we hit overtime.
I love the claps that he uses.
Kiss me like I'm gonna die.
Oh my gosh. His use of percussion is so good.
That something's in the way this time. Maybe your worth is more than mine. Maybe it's 'cause I missed my flight.
Oh, some chords.
Tell me, where's that line? Going overtime. Tell me what you had in mind. Yes.
I love that.
Tell me if you wanna. Okay.
You know why I think I like him so much? He has these moments where he just lets the music rock out a little bit. You know what I mean? He has these spaces where you can actually just feel the instrumental. Because he is an instrumental. He plays everything, I'm sure, like the guitar, drums, he does it all, I'm sure. And he just lets these moments sit where you can just take in the production part of the song. I can really appreciate that about him.
In the city, got a couple fights. In the glove box.
This is so good.
You say someday I'll be rich as fine. Overtime. Tell me if you wanna go.
Love it. This might be my favorite one. Overtime Part 2. Wow, we're like already at the halfway point. This is such a short album, but it's such I love that it's like a little vibe and you're out. You know what I mean? That's what I can appreciate about McGee as well. His albums are short. There's no filler. No filler. You don't need any additional tracks that I'm just gonna skip. All right, we got track number 5. This is just an emoji, I guess, featuring Vegan. Now, I know of Vegan. I follow Vegan on Spotify. I have a bunch of Vegan songs saved, but I've only listened to Vegan in spurts. I don't think I've ever listened to a full, Vegan album from start to finish. I know he's a great producer, from what I've heard, all the things I've heard, but I just never had the time to really dive into Vegan's whole catalog. But maybe that could be a journey later on. Let's see how it sounds. Did Vegan produce it? They produce it together, McGee and Vegan. Okay, cool. Let's hear how it sounds. Short song. I love the synth already. sounds good in the headphones. Pretty cool song. Feels like a, you know, like an interlude in a way. I'm not sure who did what production wise, but it sounded great. Love the drums on there. It really sounded good in the headphones. Just the way things are. I can't understand how people can listen to music on speaker, like a Bluetooth, like Beats Pill. You know, no shade to anyone who does that, but I feel like I want to hear everything that's going on and like what's panning and the volume levels on everything. I don't know. I feel like just headphones gives you a better experience. But very, very cool track. Let's keep it going. Track number 6, Western. What the hell? Okay. Wow, this sound, what the hell? I love the switch ups on this. I can't wait for that next switch up again. I forgot how it sounds already. Oh my gosh. I feel like he needs to drop a project every year, at least. If these albums are going to be this short, which I can appreciate for sure, but they need to be a project every single year. You know what I'm saying? Give us the throwaways, give us just something. You know what I mean? Now, I'm in luck because all of this music is new to me, so I can listen to all 3 of his albums that he has out. I think the next one is pronounced McGee, which I will be reacting to, but I can listen to all of these albums on repeat because they're still fresh to me, but I feel like for his fan base sake, and I'm part of that now, he has to drop every year because he's just too talented. You know what I mean? I really do hope he has a lot of stuff on Dijon's project because him and Dijon make such a great pair. Dijon's voice is amazing as well. And I love the songs that he did on 2 Star. You know what I mean? So I really do hope that, first of all, I hope Dijon drops this year, but I do hope McGee is on there. But come on, McGee, you got to drop every year. All right, track number 7, Isn't It So Convenient? He's so good at making like just minimal, like, you know, just chords and just stuff on the production just hit so hard and just move you. And that's sometimes it slaps harder than having all of these sounds and, you know, all of this chaos. Even though I love my chaotic stuff, sometimes this just like, you know, it just has a different feel to it.
I'm not the different kind. Swear I made a stone to I wouldn't leave it all. It's so convenient to be with you. Don't feel like the one for you. Don't feel like the one at all. What's the catch?
His sound choices too, like it's minimal, but the sound choices have a big factor in that. All the synths that he plays, the keys, guitar, the drums, the live drums. Nike. He said Miss Nike and Nike. I have no idea what he's talking about. Sounds good though.
Just convenience after all.
I love when that bass comes in.
Never saw you at my show. Was you this wasted way? Just here 'cause we live kinda close.
That one, in the long run, I can see being one of my favorite ones. For some reason. Great track. Really great track. I gotta go back and like try to figure out what he was talking about. I do have the lyrics on the side just in case anybody was wondering. So I am reading simultaneously while reacting to it. But yeah, I just want to see what he means about Nike. But love the track. Love how minimalistic it is, like I said. But that's just his music in general. Very minimal, but it slaps. You know what I mean? All right, track number 8, Dying Back. Definitely tell how he evolved, or see how he, or hear how he evolved from this sound. Yeah, I don't know how to really explain his music, man. It's like, it just reminds me of like simpler times in a way, maybe, and that's maybe due to how, I guess, 80s it kind of feels like. It's kind of like a, you know, old school 80s, you know, just mix of everything from the 80s, honestly, the R&B, the rock, everything. But it just feels good, you know. It's a nice break from everything else that you hear. All right, we're on the last track of the album, Goodbye. Wow. Okay, so that was McGee's A Museum of Contradiction. Um, you know, Heat like I expected. I mean, you can't make something like Two Star and not have your other albums, slap. It's a slaps in a different way. You know what I mean? It doesn't sound anything like Two Star to me. I mean, you can see how this was necessary for a Two Star to happen, but I love it in a different way. I hope McGee, I don't want to say never changes, but I hope he stays true to himself because this type of music is always needed. It's something that's always going to move people. It's always something that's people's going to love and gravitate to. I sure did off of first listen. So I loved it. I'm definitely going to react to his, I guess, debut album, pronounced McGee, at some point. But, man, McGee, he's one of the best.